Hi, friends. Good afternoon. Thank you all for joining us today. We will be starting shortly in another 5 minutes. So please bear with us for another 5 minutes and we will be starting then. Thank you. Hi, friends. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to all of you who have come on time, who've been punctual. We will be starting in another 4 minutes, so please bear with us for another 4 minutes, and we will be starting then. Thank you. Hi, friends. Good afternoon. We will be starting shortly in another 2 minutes. So please bear with us for another 2 minutes and we will be starting then. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. We'll be starting in 2 minutes. So please bear with us for another 2 minutes and we will be starting then. As mentioned by Amya in the chats tab, if you have any questions, please ask your questions now in the chats tab. We will be taking up questions in the second half of this webinar. So please continue to ask your questions. Hi, friends. Good afternoon. Thank you all for joining us today. It's 3 p.m. and we are all geared up to talk more about Switzerland. Before getting started, I have some housekeeping announcements for you. Firstly, and most importantly, there is a reconnect button on top of your screens. There's a white color reconnect button. Anything goes wrong, you can't hear us, you can't see us, please press the reconnect button and you should thereafter be able to see us and hear us. Next, we of course have the famous Switzerland quiz at the end of this webinar. So please pay attention to the webinar and take part in the quiz towards the end. During the webinar, we have some very interesting poll questions. So please vote for your vote during the poll questions. Make your vote count. We would love your feedback during the webinar. Of course, we have the Q&A. So please, every time you have a question, ask your question in the chat tab. We will be taking up questions towards the second half of this webinar. We do have some material that is downloadable for you. We will make the material live shortly, and you should be able to download the material there. And finally, a recording of this webinar will be shared with you in the next 24 hours. So in case you miss out on anything, please don't panic. We will be sharing a recording of this webinar with you. I would now like to introduce to you Mr. Amya Kamath, the Business Development Manager Leisure for Switzerland Tourism. Hi, Amya. Thank you for joining us today, and over to you for the next part of the webinar.
Thank you so much, Devika. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our final webinar of the year. And we end it in a very unique manner because we're going to highlight a very fantastic offering from Switzerland, a true hidden gem located in the Graubünden region, and that is LAAX. And followed by that, we're going to showcase a top shopper's paradise very close to the region called Landquart Fashion Outlets. And then we have a few interesting updates from Travel Switzerland, along with a few very interesting activities that you can do when your clients holiday in this region as well. So welcome once again, and we look forward to taking you through Switzerland and some of our unique, amazing touristic offerings. We have a great panel of speakers joining us today, along with me. So I have Ms. Dorothea Kahl, Senior Tourism and Partnerships Manager at Landquart Fashion Outlet, Mr. Claude Bravi, Director of Customer Performance Management at Weisse Arena Gruppe, that's LAAX, and Nikita, who's the India market representative for Weisse Arena Gruppe LAAX, as well as Leandra, who's the Sales and Marketing Manager for Travel Switzerland in India. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time from these amazing speakers, and I would like to quickly start off by handing the platform to the LAAX team, who would showcase this amazing destination and take you through the wonderful offerings. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Amaya. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nikita Ravtani, the India market representative for LAAX, and thank you so much for joining in today. LAAX, as many of you know, is one of Switzerland's most exciting and forward-thinking destinations, a true blend of freestyle, green style, and lifestyle. Today, I'm joined by Claude Bravi, Director of Customer Performance Management at LAAX, who will take us deeper into what makes LAAX so unique and why it continues to inspire travelers from around the world. Let's dive in and explore how LAAX is redefining mountain experiences both in winter and summer. Over to you, Claude.
Hello, everybody. Hello from Switzerland. My name is Claude, and I'm really pleased to take you into this short journey to LAAX. So the question is, my first question is actually, do you sell Switzerland? So you can actually see the possible answer here.
So friends, before we get started, we have the important question on, do you sell Switzerland? So please take a moment, put in your votes so that we can let Claude and Nikita know what your responses are.
Thank you.
So our audience today, 88% of them have said yes, and the remaining 12% have said they're just getting started.
There is always a time to start. Good. So let me start with LAAX. LAAX is actually a hidden gem in the Alps. It's actually relatively unknown in India or in Asia. It's actually known for its winter sports, but in summer also for its amazing nature. And actually, LAAX is actually also a perfect getaway all the year round, summer and winter, for independent FIT travelers and families alike. And here we have another poll question.
The poll question says, are you aware of destination LAAX in Switzerland? The answer could be yes or
Friends,
no.
we have the next question on right now saying, are you aware of destination LAAX in Switzerland? We would love to know your comments.
Very good question. So, how do you get to LAAX? So you can actually land in Zurich International Airport.
We've got the comments in. 30% of our audience is saying yes, and the remaining is saying no. Please tell me more.
Very good. So you land in Zurich. You can also land in Milan, and you see LAAX is on the route that goes from Zurich, Chur, Milan. So it's easily reachable from Zurich or Milan by train, by public transportation. You know that the public transportation in Switzerland are amazing. So you sit in the train and you have these beautiful landscapes that surround you, or by car, and it's located next to Chur. It's on the route of the Glacier Express and the Bernina Express. So if you have customer doing the Glacier Express or the Bernina Express, it's very easy for them to get off in Chur and to come to LAAX. So you see the Chur railway station. This is the last stop of the train, Zurich Airport, Zurich, Chur, or Geneva, Zurich, Chur, or even Milan, Chur. And then there you have this beautiful bus station where you get on a bus and it will bring you right in front of the Rock Resort in LAAX, and it will stop in Flims, LAAX, and Falebra. Why LAAX? Well, LAAX is a destination that is actually very known for freestyle outdoor fans. Why? Because it has fantastic hotels. Our company owns 6 hotels, and also these amazing glamping facilities, which is actually a mix between camping and a glamorous lodging. We have more than 16 restaurant, bars, and cafes. We actually host event seminar and meeting rooms. We have 35 leisure activities. We have mountain railways. We have fantastic panoramas from those mountain railways. We have also sports school, and we have equipment rental. So it's all in one hand. You can do everything your customer needs with us. Here you see the resort. This is the Rocks Resort, the Rocks Park. And you see that it has a completely car-free zone with a lot of bars, shops, etc. And the kids and families can have fun in all the security that you need for the families and the kids. And we also have rangers. Here you see the pump track and the zip line and the Ninja Warrior line. We also have called the treetop walk. Senta di Dragoon is the longest treetop pass in the world, and is actually a treetop where you can actually walk on the top of the forest, and you have a beautiful sceneries of the Lake of LAAX, the forest, and you also have animation for kids and families that are actually interactive and will give you a lot of very important and also interesting information about the nature. There is also this tower that you can see there where you have the zip line, and also a ball track installation where you can actually do kids activities and also activities for parents. Can we play the video of the treetop walk, please? I should let go. Thank you very much. So the Action Tower is actually our newest proposal. It's actually the tower that hosts the treetop walk. And there you have those activities that I just said before, zip line and Rutschbahn, and also different kind of activities for kids and parents. I would actually go now to the video of the Action Tower, please. So as you can see, the perfect place to host a family and to have fun with your kids. Regarding the summer review, very briefly, this is the Rhine Gorge. This is the most fantastic Grand Canyon in Switzerland, built by the Rhine. We also have LAAX. We have the UNESCO World Heritage Sardona. As I said before, we have the rock sparks, and also we have hiking trails, but also biking trails and golf courses, yoga classes, river rafting, everything that you need to have a beautiful summer vacation. This is the World Heritage Sardona. As you can see, it's actually the one and unique heritage stamp of the UNESCO given to a geological situation in the Alps. And it's easily reachable by cable car. And you also have a kind of pavilion where you have all the information related to the mountain geology. Again, here, the Sardona mountain, which you see, it's a kind of massive, huge mountain with a line that you see. This is a tectonic plate inversion, and is actually a breathtaking natural highlight. You can go there in the spring. You can also go in the summer or in the autumn. The nature will always change the color of this fantastic grass, and the mountain reflection of the sun will be amazing to see. We also have there a kind of interactive animation that we can offer with geo guides that will be explaining to you why this zone is so unique and why the UNESCO gave the stamp of unique geological zone in the Alps of Switzerland. The Lake of Kama, this is really blue, like you see it on the picture. It's one of the most iconic lakes in Switzerland, and it's located next to LAAX, between Flims and LAAX, and it has this fantastic also cable car that brings you right there at the lake side, with also a fantastic restaurant. You can have activities like paddling, pedalos, etc. A beautiful destination also for nature lovers and water lovers. Again, here you see the Kamasee from above, and you see this beautiful color of the bluish lake with the greenish of the woods. Can we play the video of the Lake of Kama? Thank you. And this is again the Rhine Gorge. You see the Glacier Express train ride, and the Rhine Gorge is a unique place next to LAAX, situated with a train ride between Chur and Andermatt. Here you see the platform Con, where you have a sightseeing view of these iconic gorges of the Rhine. This place is called also Il Spear in our local language. Can we play maybe the video of the Rhine Gorge, please? Great, and we also have lakes. This is one of them, LAAX, situated next to the old village of LAAX, Lac Ronde, beautiful place in the heart of the village. You can actually have to relax at the beach of LAAX. A few pictures of this fantastic spot. And maybe Nikita, you want to take over for a few minutes with the accommodation. Thank you.
Sure, sure, Claude. Thank you so much. Thank you for explaining LAAX so well. And I would now show you the accommodation that we have and how can it be best suited for your clients. So just to give you a gist of it, we have Rocks Resort, which is apartment style. We have 254 rooms here. The apartments are from studio to 4 BHK. So there are a lot different configurations which you can ask for. Then we have Signina Hotel, which is a 4-star hotel, and it has 66 rooms. We have Riders, which is a 3-star hotel with 57 rooms. And we have Casa Mulania, which is a very niche and a 5-star luxury. Only 4 units, 2 of 2 BHK and 2 of 1 BHK. Let me just show you how it looks like. So this is Rocks Resort, the apartment style that we spoke about. And this is how the rooms look like. This is where the view is. The view is fantastic. You get to see, it's based at the Valley Station. So just for your knowledge, it's at the base of the mountain and you get to see a beautiful view of the mountain from here, from the rooms. Like I said, it's 260 modern and equipped fully apartments, which are from 1 to 4 BHK. And we also, and as I said, it's a ski in and ski out resort. We have the ski school here, just next at one of the buildings. Just to give you an idea, we will be playing the video for you to get a view of how the room looks like. Please play the video for us. As you see, a very modern, very chic, and it's very spacious, very perfect for families who request for apartments. This is a fantastic option, Rocks Resort apartment. Next, we move on to Signina Hotel. Like I said, it's a 4-star hotel with 66 rooms. It's chalet style. Each room has a balcony to it. Within Signina Hotel, we have our own Italian restaurant called Restaurant Camino. We also have a fitness area. We have, indoor pool, wellness area, etc. It's beautiful. The rooms are fantastic. Let's have a look at how it looks like. Can you please play the video for us? So guys, I know we have a lot of videos, but this is just to give you an idea of how it looks like, because videos speak 1,000 words and you would get an idea of how the whole resort looks like. Rocks Resort apartment is situated, Signina is situated next to Rocks Resort apartment, and next to it is Casa Mulania. So everything is in one area. All the 4 apartment and hotels are in one area. Next is Casa Mulania. Like I had mentioned, it's 5-star, super luxury, 4 units only. And this is how it looks like. It's fully equipped. We have a concierge service. It's 5-star services. And we can also, you can also request for a butler service. It's again, ski in, ski out. It's at the Valley Station. Like I said, it's all at one place. This is Riders Hotel. This is 3-star hotel, very young, very chic, very urban. It's good for youngsters. It's good for honeymooners. It gives a vibe of a very young and a fresh feel. So I would highly recommend to somebody who's a honeymooner or a couple or stags who want to come and explore the area. We have 57 rooms here, double rooms to studio, and it's at walking distance from Rocks Resort. Like I said, everything is at one place. There's a beautiful vegan, a vegetarian restaurant in it. There is a bar, there's a lounge, there's a summer terrace. So it's perfect for a young crowd. This is how Riders Hotel looks like. These are the rooms. This is how it looks like. And the last option is the glamping. Glamping is by far my favorite because it is situated on a mountain top. It is 22 luxurious glams that we have, the tents with 44 beds. A great option for them to have one night here and then come back to the apartment if the clients are choosing to have multiple nights. One night could be given as an option to them here. It's at 1980 meters above the sea level. So it serves to be a great experience for them. Now, winters in LAAX. Claude, may I request you to take winters in LAAX because you are best at it. Thank you so much. Can we play the video, please?
Yes, so winter activities are amazing, but you also have great summer and autumn and spring activities. You have to understand that sometimes you have the spring in the valley and still winter in the mountains. This is what we show in both situations. River rafting, powder snow, hiking, snowboarding. This is LAAX, and LAAX is the snowboarding capital of Europe. We have 5 snow parks and a lot of activities for them too. So winter overview, 224 kilometers of slope, 5 snow parks, as I said, the world's largest half pipe, and 14 mountain restaurants. So as I said, between 1,000 meters and 3,000 meters, and snow guarantee 70% because we have the mountains where you always have snow till late May. Also for the kids, we have the biggest indoor freestyle kits in Europe. We have one for kids till 6 years, and we have one for kids after 6. And we do a lot of camps, a lot of private activities for kids where the family can bring their kids and we take care of them safely. And they have really fun with the different kind of animation that we have for them. Freestyle Academy, as I said, huge opportunity also for parents to do activities with the kids. Gastronomy, we are very strong in having a lot of proposal: Swiss food, Pan-Asian food, Italian food, regional food, brasserie food, burgers. Here, for example, the Riders Restaurant and Il Paun. And this is the resort that we own. This is actually the resort called Rocks Resort, where you have everything in one hand. Everything is pedestrian. Parking is underneath the houses. Hotel Signina, Riders, the Rocks Resort are here. The treetop walk is here. Ski in, ski out, bike in, bike out. But also here you have the kids plow activities where they can actually in the winter, in the summer, have fun with the schools and the rental. And we are ultra digitalized. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, but also on the LAAX app, where you can actually book everything in one hand. And this, last but not least, we have several great awards. As you can see here, World Ski Awards, etc., Wallpaper Design Award, Snow Tracks Award. We are truly recognized for the quality of the experience that we deliver. And this is the contact of Nikita. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dorothea, and I'm representing Landquart Fashion Outlet. However, some of you might know me. I used to work for many, many years at STC Switzerland Travel Center and Zurich Tourism, and I've been numerous times to the Indian market. And I look forward to representing Landquart Fashion Outlet now newly in the Indian market and getting to know many of you. So today I would like to introduce to you our center, our shopping destination. I will tell you a little bit about who we are, where we are located, and what we have to offer to your visitors, but also to you as a tour operator, travel agent, which will come at the very end. So bear with me until then. So for Landquart Fashion Outlet, it's all about shopping. We are a shopping destination. We offer shopping experiences, and we belong to a group called Weisse Outlets. And as you can see on this slide, we have 11 outlet centers spread all over Europe. But today we are zooming into the one which is located 1 hour from Zurich, Landquart, in the eastern part of Switzerland. But before we start, we have a poll question, and I'm handing over to the moderator. Could you please do the poll so we can see how many of you have been to Landquart already and for whom Landquart Fashion Outlet is new? I'm very curious. Please vote now.
Friends, the question is live on your screens. Please go into the voting tab and vote. We want to know if you know about the shopping outlet or no. Dorothy, 16% of our audience is saying yes, and the other wants to know more about the outlet.
Okay, great. So some of you have already been. That's just open-air premium outlet shopping destination in a Swiss chalet-style architecture. And we are located directly at the train station, which is called also Landquart. It's 1 hour from Zurich. It's a direct train. And when you get off the train, within 3 minutes, you're already in your first store and ready to shop. And everything is fully covered by the Swiss Travel Pass and also by the Eurorail Pass. We are also only a 10-minute train ride from Chur, where you board onto the famous scenic trains, and also only 10 minutes from Bad Ragaz, the thermal spa region. 1 hour from Zurich, 1 hour from Davos, and most important, only 40 minutes from LAAX. And we work very closely. We also have a package together, LAAX and Landquart, which we will hand out to you after the presentation. For those of you or your visitors who arrive by car, we've just opened a new state-of-the-art parking with a total of 1,550 parking slots on both entrances, north and south. But for now, I would like to show you a little movie that tells a lot about what we do, what we have to offer, and gives you a little insight into the scenic area of Landquart Fashion Outlet. Can you please play the video? Okay, so as mentioned, it's very easily connected to Zurich by train 1 hour, also by car 1 hour. And Landquart is actually the gateway to the ski regions in the eastern part of Switzerland. So to LAAX, to Davos, to St. Moritz. So if you come from Zurich and you want to go into the ski resorts, you must change in Landquart. It's a very important hub onto the Rhaetian railway. So the location is really ideal for customers who either come from St. Moritz and go to Zurich, or who come from Zurich and go to St. Moritz to have a little stopover. We recommend half a day, minimum 2 to 3 hours, maybe a little bit more. It all depends on how much one wants to shop. So next poll question. Did you know that our premium brands offer almost up to 70% discounts year round? I'm curious, who knew that? Tell me more.
Friends, please go into the polling section and put in your vote. Make your vote count. So we've got our responses in. 32% have said yes, and the remaining have said no.
Okay, so we have some shopping addicts watching this presentation, which is good to see, good to hear. So I'd like to give you a little, some reasons why to come to Landquart, what is unique about us. A very important factor is that we are open every day, also on Sundays, and that is quite unique in Switzerland, especially when it comes to shopping. So you find us from Monday to Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. We are open 363 days a year. We are only closed on the 25th of December and the 1st of January, but the rest of the year, everyone can shop also on Sundays. Our rates are discounted to the regular retail price between 30 to 70% all year round. We currently have 116 fashion and lifestyle premium brands, but we have an expansion coming, and when that will open next year in April, we have over 200 premium brands joining our center. At the moment, we have 85 stores, but also here with our expansion next year, we will have roughly around 100 stores. Also with the expansion, we have more restaurants, cafes, and bars joining, but we already have some restaurants and gastronomy concepts in place where visitors can rest and relax. We also have a multilingual tourist information center right at the entrance, and a second one will come with the expansion. And this brings me to the next point. We are currently undergoing expansion, and by end of Q1, so in April next year, right at the time when it's peak travel season for Indian visitors, we open our new phase, a new part, and then we will be Switzerland's longest open air shopping destination with over almost 1 kilometer of shopping attractions. We will have new brands coming, 15 additional stores, and a few new gastronomy concepts. What we offer to international visitors, so Indian clients are coming to Switzerland, coming to Landquart Fashion Outlet. We have so-called VIP Day Pass, where we offer another 10% additional discount to our already discounted rates. And this is very easy to get by going into the Tourist Information Center, and then they just show their passport online or the physical version, and then the team is handing out this extra 10% discount shopping voucher for the day. Also, we partner with tax-free sales providers. One of them is Global Blue, but also Planet Payment. And we are one out of 5 locations in Switzerland where we offer early tax-free refunds. So Once the clients did their shopping in the stores and claimed tax-free, they come back to the Tourist Information Center, and there we refund immediately the tax-free onto the client's credit card. It's a very easy process. Here you see a selection of our brands. So I'd like to go a little bit deeper into that. So we position ourselves on a premium brand strategy. And you see a selection here now, but with the expansion coming, we will have more high-end premium brands coming, and we also have first few luxury stores coming in. And I've just learned this week that some really exciting brands have signed contracts now for the expansion. We are bringing in American Vintage, Birkenstock is coming, Eleventi is coming, L'Oreal is coming with their new luxury beauty brand. Bali just opened 2 months ago, Hackett London opened, companies. So at the moment, we have around 1 new brand coming every month. And by next year, we have in total 30 new brands joining Landquart Fashion Outlet. We also have a pop-up concept. That means we have a handful of stores where we only offer brands for 1 year the chance to come to us. So we constantly have new brands coming to Landquart, which makes our product quite attractive and innovative at all times. Yeah, some impressions that you've already seen in the video. Our guest services and amenities, the Tourist Information Center is basically the most important place to be for international visitors, because that's where they receive their VIP day pass. That's also where they do tax-free, but that's also the place where they can store luggage, which is important when you have guests traveling with luggage with the train. They can bring it to the Tourist Information Center, and we take good care of it while they are shopping. Ski storage. We also have VIP and events room. This is bookable upon request. If visitors arrive by car, and especially by electronic cars, we also offer, we are one of Switzerland's largest Tesla charging station, but also other electronic vehicle charging stations. And we also have free Wi-Fi all over the center. And last not but least, you might wonder, and what do you have to offer to us, Dorothea? And I also have something to offer for tour operators to make it really attractive for you to work together. That said, this is all done per individual contract. So we would, have a call, write a few emails, and discuss how we could potentially work together in the future. But I offer commission agreements to you. So per adult you are sending me, FIT or groups, I'm happy to sit down with you and look into an attractive commission agreement. And this is also linked to a performance bonus. So if you bring me XY number in one fiscal year, I'm happy to look into a bonus scheme together with you. And if you specifically work with groups, what we offer for the tour leaders and drivers when we work together are free food and beverage vouchers that the tour leaders can then redeem in our restaurant Margot while the visitors are shopping. We also have coach parking available free of charge for group tours, for coach tours that you provide. But as I said, these benefits, these commission agreements are for FIT individual travelers, but also for group travelers. Yeah, and that's basically it already. You see my contact details here. However, I know Ameya will hand out my details, and I will also make sure to follow up with you to see if there is potential and interest, especially together with LAAX. We have a new package where Landquart is also part of it, and we will be distributing this to you, and it could be something interesting for you to integrate into programs, the new part of Switzerland, the hidden gems and the new attractions. Thank you very much for your time.
Hi everyone. As Amaya introduced me earlier, my name is Leandra and I look after the sales and marketing for Travel Switzerland here in India. So whenever you see Travel Switzerland, we want you to think of traveling by train, bus and boat. We're not the DMC, we're not the tourism board, but we are the public transport company for Switzerland. And we know that the best way to experience Switzerland is by train, bus and boat. And I want to show you, people might ask you, or you might wonder, why should my clients travel? Or the clients themselves may ask you, why should I travel by public transport? I'm going to show you the 5 main reasons why. And there are countless reasons, of course, to experience why you want to visit Switzerland and why you should travel. But the 5 main reasons are: number one is the view. So wherever you want to go in Switzerland, you can enjoy the best panoramas. You can discover the majestic peaks, the valleys, and everything in between. And you can do all of that from the comfort of your seat. So by using public transport in Switzerland, you find that the journey is the reward itself, and you can enjoy the most breathtaking landscapes and natural treasures that Switzerland has to offer. And of course, the reliability. You can be on time every time. When you take public transport in Switzerland, you can be assured that everything works just perfectly. So it's kind of like a Swiss watch, really. So it's punctual, predictable, and with synchronized timetables. That means it can get you wherever you want to go, whenever you want to be there, and it's always safe, always clean, and it's readily accessible. The next important reason why you should experience it is, of course, the reach. So you can explore everywhere with ease. You can be on board the world's densest public transportation network with over 29,000 kilometers of rails, roads, waterways, and more. So with Swiss public transport, we'll make sure you'll get there wherever it might be. And whether you're going to the highest peak or the most remotest point of the country, you will find the public transport. And even if you're arriving from, say, arriving or going to a neighboring country, so you're combining Switzerland with Italy, France, Austria, Germany, Liechtenstein, you can also know that there are direct connections to take you there, and connections are guaranteed from almost all places. And of course, sustainability, that's become the new keyword for today. And by traveling by train, bus, and boat, you and your clients can minimize your impact on the environment. Thanks to the advanced technology, we see that railway traffic is only 0.2% of all traffic related emissions in Switzerland. We use a high share of renewable energy, and you can travel with less impact on the environment and not without sacrificing any comfort as well. And lastly, the last reason is the ticket. So you can travel all you want with the Swiss Travel Pass. It's the easiest way to explore. With this all-in-one ticket, you just need to, it covers the train, the bus, the boat. It gives you discount on mountain excursion. It covers over 500 museums. Kids go free. So it's really the one ticket that you need for Switzerland. So we really hope you'll come and discover it. And so, yes, there are many more reasons, of course. Some you'll experience when you get there. And just remember that there's always one more reason to travel Switzerland. So one key thing about Switzerland, which I mentioned, is we're the world's densest public transportation network. And it's said that we have the perfect network. And that's because wherever you want to go in Switzerland, like I said, you'll find a train, a bus, a boat to take you there. This map that you see is a map of the public transport network in Switzerland. So the red lines are the train lines, because trains in Switzerland are generally red. The yellow lines are the bus lines. Those are called post buses. And on the lakes, you'll see the dark blue lines, and those are the boat lines. And all of these lines are covered by one ticket, and that is your Swiss Travel Pass. So along with the perfect network, let me showcase some key highlights for you. Number one is every 30 minutes you have an intercity train in Switzerland. So wherever you want to go, every 30 minutes you can take the train. If you have a Swiss Travel Pass, unless you're traveling by a panoramic train, you don't need to make a seat reservation. You can hop on and hop off as you choose. As Switzerland is a compact country, so distances are small. So as Claude mentioned as well, you can go from Zurich to Chur, and then from Chur it's just 25 minutes to reach LAAX, and you can do it by public transport with your Swiss Travel Pass. So it's very easy. If your clients are flying into Zurich and to Geneva, you have railway stations inside the airport, so there's no need to organize airport transfers or shuttles. They can just have their Swiss Travel Pass. They go down to the railway station, and within 15 minutes, they're either in the city center or they can catch a train and go to their next destination. So they can use public transport as soon as possible. So what about the tickets and passes? And of course, the number one ticket for us is the Swiss Travel Pass. So what does the Swiss Travel Pass offer? Unlimited travel by train, bus, and boat. So wherever you want to go in Switzerland that you saw on the map is covered. Additionally, the panoramic trains, the Glacier Express, the Bernina Express, the Golden Pass Express. If you have a Swiss Travel Pass, all you need to do is make a seat reservation where necessary. We have a few free mountain excursions, Mount Rigi, Mount Stanzerhorn, and Stoss. So if you have a Swiss Travel Pass, you can experience these for free. And other than that, a lot of other mountain excursions that I'm sure you're already selling, Titlis, Pilatus, Glacier 3000, Matterhorn Glacier Paradise. With the Swiss Travel Pass, it's all 50% off, and Jungfrau Joch is 25% off. For clients who love to stay within the city, so if they're staying in Zurich, in Chur, they can also use the public transport networks within the city. So they can use the trams, the buses within the cities. And it also acts as a museum pass. So if they're in Zurich, they want to go to the FIFA Football Museum, they just need to show their pass and they can go straight in. The pass is available in first and second class for 3, 4, 6, 8, or 15 days. So depending on the length of stay, you can get a pass. And you can even use the pass if you're combining Switzerland with France or Italy. You can take a 3-day pass, maybe a 4-day pass. If you're doing mono Switzerland, you can do a 6-day pass, an 8-day pass, or a 15-day pass. So you have lots of options. Additionally, Indians love to travel as families. So if the kids from 6th birthday to 16th birthday are traveling with the parents holding a Swiss Travel Pass, the kids travel free of charge. So that means it's a really great value for families, because if the family is then going to say Mount Titlis, the parents get a 50% discount on Mount Titlis and the kids go free. So it's really great value for the families. Under 6 years of age is kind of like an infant ticket. You don't need a separate thing for them. And all Swiss travel system tickets, whether it's the Swiss Travel Pass, the Flex, the point-to-point, the half-fare card, everything is now available as a e-ticket. So you can get it instantly. You just need to let your GSA or your wholesaler or whoever you're booking from know, and they can instantly issue it and send it to you within 2 minutes. So like I said, the Swiss Pass acts as a museum pass. So you just walk up to the entrance of the museum, show your pass, and you can go straight in. We've spoken about, of course, the FIFA Football Museum. That's where you can see Lionel Messi's jersey. You can see the actual World Cup trophy. But you can also try your hand at dribbling, scoring a goal, taking a photo like you're in the stadium. Similarly, if you go to the Olympic Museum in Lausanne, it's free on the Swiss Travel Pass. And there you can see Mary Com's boxing gloves, Dhyan Chand's hockey stick, Roger Federer's tennis racket. But also you can try your hand at, are you as fast as an Olympic athlete? Are you reacting as quick as an Olympic athlete? Are you eating like an Olympic athlete? So very, very interactive, very engaging, and a lot of fun, and completely free with the Swiss Travel Pass. So that was about the Swiss Pass. Another popular ticket is the half-fare card. So the half-fare card, any journey that you do in Switzerland, you get it 50% off. So supposing you buy the half-fare card in 2025, it costs you 120 francs. And then any journey, so supposing your client is going from Zurich to Chur and then Chur to say LAAX, and the fare is 50 francs, they straight away get a 50% discount and they'll pay 25 francs. So any journey that you do, it gives you a 50% discount. The Swiss Family Card, this is a complimentary card. So if you have kids between the age of 6 to 16 traveling with the parents, the kids' details, their name and their date of birth goes on this family card, just so that when the TC comes for the kids, you need to show the family card. There is no charge for this card, and it's again available as an e-ticket. So we've talked about the Swiss Travel Pass. We know Indians love to travel by train, bus and boat, but I want to sort of showcase to you why your client should upgrade their experience even more in Switzerland, and why they should travel by first class. So before I show you, I have a video that I would like you to see. Devika, if you could have the video, please.
Leandra, can we request you to unmute yourself, please?
Sorry, yes, thank you. So you've seen a few of the reasons for customers to upgrade their journeys. And again, I'm going to show you the 5 most important ones. One is, of course, more comfort. They can treat themselves. You have wider individually adjustable seats, more leg room, and more seats and more spots to move. Additionally, you have fewer rows per coach, and it's a little bit more refined. So it's a great luxury experience to travel there. Of course, more privacy. So you have fewer people there, you have more space, you have more peace and quiet, you have quiet zones also. So if you're really tired and just want to relax and be quiet, then you have a quiet zones as well. And overall, you have fewer people traveling. So that means there's lesser noise and more calm to travel. And of course, more extras. So first class comes with a few thoughtful extras. You get power sockets right at your seat, so your phone or your laptop can never run out of charge. There are many routes. On many routes, you get free Wi-Fi. Everything feels a little bit more considered. So they have raised seats, they have larger windows. You could even get a minibar service right at your seats. There's more storage options. So it all just adds up to a better way to get around. And of course, more relaxation with fewer people on board. You're almost guaranteed to find an empty seat waiting for you, even without a reservation. You can get in, settle in, and you can let the journey unfold at your own pace. The atmosphere is quiet, the surroundings feel calmer, and you just get the time and space to unwind properly. And of course, on the boat, so the boats are a crucial part of it. So if you're traveling on Switzerland's lakes, you can enjoy the journey from the best spot on board, the upper deck. Up here, the views are better, the whole atmosphere is quieter, and the space is all yours. Again, fewer passengers, so you can enjoy the moment. You can take great photos for Instagram and for TikTok or Facebook, and you can just soak up the scenery, have a nice conversation. You have dedicated table services. You can even try some regional specialities depending on which boat cruise you're taking. So the upper deck is a great way to upgrade your experience on the boat. So why am I telling you a little bit more is because right now we have a first class Swiss Travel Plus promotion going on. So this gives you free travel days. So if you buy a 4-day first class pass, you'll get an additional day. That means 4 plus 1. So you can travel for 5 days with the 4-day pass. And with the 8-day pass, you get 2 additional days. If you buy a first class 8-day Swiss travel pass, you get 2 additional days. That means you can travel for 10 days. This offer is currently live. It's bookable until the 30th of November. So you have a little over a month to book it. The travel period is until the 31st of March 2026. If you have clients going for Christmas or they want to go next year in Jan, Feb, March to try their hands at skiing, sledding, just experience winter in Switzerland, you can book this Swiss Travel Pass first class promotion for them. So I want to tell you a little bit about, we have a very special touring route in Switzerland. It's called the Grand Train Tour of Switzerland. So what is the Grand Train Tour of Switzerland? It basically combines all the most beautiful journeys in Switzerland into a touring route. You can do it any time of year. You can do it in any direction. You can choose 2, 3, 4 different train journeys. These are all the most beautiful journeys combined into one touring route. And this is it. So you could ideally do it from Zurich. You could take the train, take the Voralpen Express, come to St. Gallen. From there, come to Chur. From Chur, you could take the Bernina Express. So it combines all the most beautiful journeys into one touring route. And we have great tours. These are tailor-made tickets. And I want to tell you about, especially since we're talking about the eastern region of Switzerland, is a very special touring route called Stunning Waters. And before I tell you about it, I want to show you a quick video. Yes, so that was a quick look at the Stunning Waters itinerary, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it is. So this is a touring route with tailor-made tickets. Sorry, I just need to go back ahead. Yeah. Here we are. So this combines the lake, rivers, and the waterfalls. You can marvel at all the different types of water that Switzerland has to offer. It's generally a 3 days, 2 nights route. So you can begin in Lucerne, or you could begin in Zurich. From the next day, you take the Voralpen Express to St. Gallen. St. Gallen is famous for the historic Old Town and the famous Abbey District, which was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And from there, you can continue along the water. You can go to Schaffhausen and even visit the Rhine Falls. And from there, continue maybe to LAAX. So you could combine these Zurich, Lucerne, St. Gallen, and LAAX in this itinerary. It's a beautiful itinerary. It will give your clients a totally different experience and a totally different side of Switzerland. So this stunning waters tour, if you would like to book this package, it is available through Switzerland Travel Center, STC, or Rail Tours Switzerland. So you could book it as a package from them, or alternatively, you could even do it with the Swiss Travel Pass and make your own bookings and along the route. So we spoke a little bit about some of the panoramic and scenic routes, and I mentioned one called the Voralpen Express. So the Voralpen Express is truly a unique journey that you do in Switzerland. It starts from Lucerne or from Zurich. You can take it from either itinerary. It comes up to St. Gallen. This whole journey just takes about 2 hours 15 minutes. It is a panoramic train, so they have huge windows, comfortable seating. You can see the most beautiful views as you go along this journey. It operates at hourly intervals in both directions. You even have a bistro coach and a vending machine. So if someone wants to have a cup of tea or a snack, they can do it. And you can even, if someone's interested in cycling, they could even take their boats along on this route. And this journey is fully covered by the Swiss Travel Pass, and you don't need to make a seat reservation. So you can just hop on and hop off this train as you choose. And no trip, I think, to Switzerland, we'll all agree, is complete without mountain excursions. So today I want to tell you about two very unique, very different mountain excursions. One is called Kasserug. Kasserug is known for sustainable relaxation. So in summer, you can do restful hikes, and even in winter, you have breathtaking views of the Swiss Alps. You can go up there. You have a picturesque Toggenburg region to go up there. You have a funicular, and then you take the cable car. At the summit, you have some world-class architecture, you have a mountain station, you have a summit restaurant, and additionally in the summer you have sunrise rides. You can do the flower trail, the sound trail. They have different authentic traditions during the alpine ascent, and if you have clients going in the next 2 to 3 months for winter, you could do skiing, winter hiking, you can do sledding, and even cross-country skiing if that is of interest to anyone. So a lot of activities to do up on Kasserug. And Kasserug operates daily from every day of the week until the 6th of April. Then they'll be shut for a brief period, and they open again at the end of May. With the Swiss Travel Pass, you get a 50% discount. So if your client has a Swiss Travel Pass, they can get a 50% discount to go up to Kasserug. Sorry. Yes. And another mountain excursion I want to tell you about is called Santis. So I've been to Santis last year and I really loved it. So with the Santis cable car, you can reach the summit. You get a breathtaking view of 6 countries. So from there, you can see Germany, Italy, France, Austria. You can see all of these different countries up on Santis. They have a cable car every 30 minutes. It's one of the most popular mountain excursions in Switzerland, and it's a really beautiful, unique way to experience the surroundings of Santis. Sorry, 1 second. Where are we? Yes. So Santis again operates year-round. It was closed briefly for some revision, but it's back operational again. Like I said, you get a pack biking trails. They have a great World Nature Forum up there as well. So there's a lot to do up on Santis, and with the Swiss Travel Pass, it's a 50% off. So it's a really great experience to do. So I've given you a lot of information, but trust me, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot you can experience and do. Whatever your clients' interests are, whatever is their hobbies, whatever they want to do, they can do it with the public transport network. And to find out more, please sign up for our e-learning program. It's called the Swiss Travel System Excellence e-learning. You have these 2 characters called Heidi and Peter. They take you on a learning journey across. So they are your guides through the program. The main 5 reasons why you should register. We are up to date. So all the latest updates you'll get from us. It's totally free to do. You can get a complete overview of Swiss public transport. Once you complete it, you earn a Swiss travel system expert diploma, and then you could win a trip to Switzerland. So it's very easy to do. It's very interactive, very engaging. And if you want to do it, you can just scan this QR code and you can do it from there, or you can visit our website travelswitzerland.com and you will see it right on our homepage. So I hope to have lots of you signing up and becoming Swiss travel system excellence experts. And just to sum up a few things that we can do. So what does Swiss travel system or travel system do for you? We just want to enable you to sell public transport. If there's anything you need in terms of tools, information, data, news, stories, anything, please let us know. We are happy to support you in any way that we can to promote public transport. And if you would like to get the news directly from us, you can even sign up for our trade newsletter. We send out the industry highlights, the latest information, pricing information, any special offers from partners, anything that you want to know, you'll get all the latest information directly from us. And lastly, if there's anything that you would like to know, you have questions, not just now, even when you're planning an itinerary for your client, please feel free to reach out to me. Those are my contact details. I'm in the Switzerland Tourism Office in Nariman Point in Bombay, and I'm always available. So yes, with that, I think I'm over. I'm going to hand it back to Ameya. Thanks all for your time and attention.
Thank you so much, Leandra. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope we were able to give you some fantastic information and insights on some of the hidden gems of Switzerland and some fantastic itineraries that you could factor in when you are selling to your clients. For us, we're at your service as well. Of course, our website, switzerland.com, is the encyclopedia of Switzerland when it comes to all our touristic offerings. So please do refer to it. It gives you a lot of different information. We also have a trade corner where we have specific information and links that are useful for the travel trade. Our new sales manual, the Swisspiration magazine, is also available to download on our trade corner, as well as the downloadables on this platform. So do keep a copy. It has some fun elements and interesting insights, interesting destinations, insider tips on all the destinations across Switzerland. We also have specific information available on LAAX and Landquart, so you can always keep that as a reference point. Our webinar recordings are available on the Trade Corner, so in case you wish to brush up on your knowledge, please log on to our Trade Corner and view our previously conducted webinars. And yes, follow us on LinkedIn to keep up to date with our latest activities, as well as get the latest news from Switzerland. We have our Switzerland Travel Academy e-learning program, which is an extensive insight into Switzerland. Complete the core modules and the latest news section to become a certified Switzerland travel expert. Those who become certified Switzerland travel experts by the end of this year, that's 31st December 2025, 11:59 p.m., stand a chance of getting selected for a fam trip to Switzerland. So we'll be pooling all the top scorers and picking up a few to join us on that trip. And yes, we have a fantastic show on offer that covers a lot of our popular destinations as well as hidden gems like LAAX, a YouTube series called Ticket to Switzerland, where we have many prominent influencers competing to win that ticket to Switzerland, which includes Parmeet Sethi, Archana Puran Singh and family, Avesh Darbar. So please do tune in. It's a fun show, exciting show, and it'll showcase everything that our partners have been talking to you about during the course of our webinars this year. Plus some special appearances from some of our presenters as well. So do stay tuned to that. And yes, I'm at your service. Should you have any queries about Switzerland and its touristic offerings, I work out of the Switzerland Tourism Office in Mumbai. You can reach out to me or send us general inquiries, and we're happy to help you. With that, thank you so much for being a part of our webinar. And we will now take up the Q&A section. So my first question would be to Nikita. You mentioned the treetop walk and the action tower. So I just wanted to get an idea about, the question came about the charges to access it as well. Is it included with the overnight stays, or do you have to pay a minimum fee to enter?
There is a minimum fee to enter. The treetop walk is priced at 22 CHF, but of course for our Indian guests, there is a discount. As in when you're ready, you can always send us your queries, and we'll let you know about that. So that's the treetop walk. The action tower, which has the zip line, the bungee jumping, which is a free fall, and a slide, that comes at 10 CHF. And yes, there is a bundle package, which again is at a discounted price. So we will let you know about it as in when you have queries. We'll let you know what's the rate at that particular time.
Nikita had to ask Indian food.
Oh, fantastic. We do have 16 restaurants as mentioned by Claude. One of the restaurant is called Ikigai, which is a Pan-Asian restaurant, and that serves Indian food too. So we have a small menu, but that takes care of your butter chicken, or it takes care of paneer tikka masala, there is a menu that keeps changing every day, but it's the menu of the day, and you will get what you require. We can also have special request here, so it can be taken care at that time. I mean, the chef can also cook as per a special request.
Thank you so much. You mentioned Claude, and you mentioned these amazing activities. Of course, the Freestyle Academy, the ski schools, and all, as well as all the outdoor opportunities. Now, from a bookability standpoint here, like who do they need to touch base with, to get these things organized for their clients if they, opt to stay at one of the hotels there?
That's a very good question, whoever has asked so. So what happens is that we are a fully integrated company. So everything is bookable through us. It's a one email ID. I would request you to send it across to me at nikita.raftani@laax.com. And based on that, we will send it to the specific heads of the department, and they will reply. We will consolidate it and send you a complete pricing.
Great. And one more question for you. Sorry.
Sure.
Our market is dynamic. We have all sorts of clients. And the good thing about Switzerland, whether you're on LAAX or anywhere else, we also have offerings that cater to all sorts of clients. So you mentioned all these wonderful hotels and the experiences there. With regards to the apart hotel, like Rock Resort versus the other hotels with in terms of the economies, can you just give some sort of an idea about where everything stands and what would be the ideal kind of client that each would cater to?
It's a lot of questions asked in one. Okay, just to break it up, and I hope I've understood this correctly. So in terms of, Amaya, let's do it one at a time. So the first question you want me to answer is who is the ideal client for Rock's apartment and Signina riders, etc. Right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a lot of vegetarian clients, or we have a lot of clients who have food requirements, specific food requirements, especially a Gujarati Marwari family. They want to have their own cooks or own Maharaj also. So we had a recent query from a client who has a family of 8, and they wanted to get their own Maharaj. Okay, along with them. So for them, a Rock's apartment would be an ideal situation, because we have a unit which is a 3 BHK unit, a 2 BHK with a 1 BHK that's attached. So with a studio that's attached. So the studio is where the Maharaj can stay. He can cook there because we have all the facilities there, and they can serve the food to them. So this is one of the option. If there is a client who's open to trying different cuisines, we have 16 restaurants, international as well as I mentioned, we have a vegan restaurant also. We have an Indian option also, Indian food option. So in such a situation, they can opt for Signina Hotel, which is just next door. And like I mentioned, if there is a young crowd, if it's a honeymooner, or if it's like a school group, or somebody a young group who wants to explore the place, and they are very they have a fun vibe to it, they can also opt for for Riders Hotel, which is a 3-star.
So in terms of price point also, you're looking at
yeah, the pricing is dynamic. We are available at all the OTAs. You can find us and you can check the pricing, because it's all dynamic. And if you want any special request, Like, if you have a guest arriving, you can always write into me and we will take special care for them. We'll do something special. We'll go out of our way to make them feel special. But yes, we generally don't encourage booking directly because we are now listed with all the OTAs. We have TBO, we have Swiss Tours, we have Otala. So you can go and check with them and and write to us. We'll see what best we can do for you.
Thank you so much. Doro, just out of curiosity, a question came in regarding, because, before this we did have a webinar featuring Foxtown, where a specific product was mentioned, the green card, where if you travel by public transport, you get an additional discount on selected outlets. Is that a plan that that Landquart already has, or is it something that's in the pipeline? Doro, I think you're on mute again.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure which product you're talking about there, but usually we don't copy and paste what competitors are doing. We are doing it a little bit differently. So we offer the 10% VIP day pass to visitors. What we have with the Ration Railway. So if a client shops over 100 Swiss francs, and they travel with the Ration Railway from anywhere of that region, we pay the train journey for them. That's what we have. So it's something different, but yeah. So we don't just want to copy and paste what everyone else is doing. And I'm working on new incentives to make it more attractive.
Great. And there was a question relating to more information. Like, of course, we have the 160 plus brands. Also, in terms of the F&B component, what are the options that the clients have when they go there? If you could just elaborate a little bit more on that.
Sure. So currently we have one a la carte restaurant. It's in the middle of our center, the Margot restaurant. And then we have 3 premium fast food restaurants. Five Guys has joined Landquart a year ago, and now we will open Hot Byron Grill. In addition, we have food trucks and kiosks in the center, but high-end food trucks, high-end kiosks to get some. It also depends a little bit on the season. So in summer we focus more on light, cooler dishes, but now in winter we are also bringing in typical Swiss food like raclette and fondue. We have a crêperie joining. And then with the expansion, we have 2 more a la carte restaurants and another coffee shop joining. For now, we have Starbucks, and Starbucks will also stay with us. So it's a mixture of restaurants, premium fast food chains, and premium food trucks, and coffee places.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Great station for a day out. Some shopping, some retail therapy, and then some amazing food. Thank you so much.
So some people because some people are asking in the chat, I see.
Indian food.
Yeah, we really don't have Indian food at the moment. If you bring me a lot of Indians, maybe I can set up an Indian food truck. We are quite open to do seasonal food food specific promotions. So I'm not saying no, but currently we don't have it. But I'm happy to look into that.
Thanks, Doro. I was about to ask you that question. Okay, fantastic. And the last couple of questions for Leandra. Leandra, one question. I know you the Swiss Travel Pass is such a hugely popular product in our market. People asked where it can be booked from, and or can it be booked directly through you? So you have to now once again inform them about the way.
Yes, so for me, Swiss Travel System, we don't sell directly. We have a vast network of distribution partners. So of course, you have Rail Europe, Switzerland Travel Center, Rail Tours. They also then have their GSA. So with Rail Europe, you have Swiss Tours, Otila, TBO, Amigo Travels. Then again, they have their sub agents. It can also be booked online on Rail Europe has their own agent login. There's also STC and Rail Tours, as I mentioned already. So for us, we are really distributor neutral. Wherever you feel that you would like to book, it's up to you. Our main sort of interest is in promoting it, and we want more and more clients to travel by train, bus, and boat. But no, we don't sell directly, so it cannot be booked through us directly.
Cool. And just a quick question about the promo. I'm going to repeat the deadline. You have to book before 30th of November and use before 31st of March, which means that if somebody books day one on 31st of March, that means they can still avail the extra days, right?
Yeah. So if they book a 4-day pass starting on the 31st of March, their pass will be valid for 31st March, 1st March, 2nd, 3rd, and you get an extra day of the 4th. So it's valid. So your last first day has to be the 31st of March.
And this is exclusively for the first class pass. So guys, you still have time. 30th of November. Please do book for your clients and hope to see a lot of them availing this advantage in Switzerland. Thank you so much, Leandra. I would like to once again thank everybody for being a part of this. Just going to introduce the quiz for everybody. You're going to get a link on the chat box through by the DDB team, and that is the link that you have to refer to for the quiz. The quiz is only for the India outbound leisure travel trade. Answer only the questions via the link provided. Don't send us emails. It won't be valid. Deadline is 7 p.m. today. No answers after that will be considered. Those that tuned into all our webinars answered all the questions correctly. You guys will be put, and the top scorers from that will be put in a lucky draw, and we will be picking 3 winners next year to join us on a winter fam trip to Switzerland. Please ensure that you put in all your office, your work details. Your personal email IDs are not valid, and we look forward to as many participants as possible onto this platform and attempting this final quiz, and hope to take a few of you to Switzerland next year as well. I would once again like to thank all my presenters, Dorothea, Nikita, Claude, Leandra. Thank you so much for taking the time out to present your particular offerings to the travel trade. This is a very unique perspective of Switzerland, and we hope to see a lot of Indians now breaking the mold and going to see a lot more hidden gems and newer destinations, as well as enjoying, of course, the classical itineraries. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the webinar. Thank you everyone from the travel trade for attending. And we look forward to seeing you next year for our new webinar series in 2026, which we'll update you on. Wishing you guys happy selling and a fantastic season ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.